This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Memphis Grizzlies here at home and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Now Shepard. Jackson with the screen. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place. Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Here's Shepard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like the touch from Shepard, finishing around the rim.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Watson. And it's sent back by Turner. Shepard with the ball. It's up a 3. And Turner is good for 3. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Basket counts. 6 points for Johnson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Jackson with the screen. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss, where they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Turner with the steal. Turner with the screen. To the inside. Pass to Shepard. Now Reddish. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Inside. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Shepard. And Turner throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, Kev.
Thank you, Allie.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Wallace. Still yet to score. A three-pointer is right on target.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Johnson, a wide open look. And that time, also a missed shot.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Driving to the basket.
A ferocious defender. You don't want to try to take those kind of shots with Davis lurking in the background.
And it's Shepard missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Turner with the steal. push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Shepard. Good on the three-point shot. Shepard's got 8 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Now, here is Bibby. Driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bibby's got his first bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Left side Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Back to Reed. Trains the three-pointer. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Odom down low. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Into the lane. And the wide open shot from Reed. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Clark Naz Reed, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas East. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Memphis leading by 19 points. Mitchell with the steal. Pass to Bibby. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Brown. Now, here is Bibby. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Morant outside. Here's Odom. There's the 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
For 3, Bibby misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Memphis leading by 17. Here's Morant. And there's slams it right over Mitchell.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Here's Walsh. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the paint. Here's Odom. Morant outside. Oh, Odom in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Pick by Reed. Lets it fly from 18. They grab their own miss. Bibby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They usually get the job done there.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
On the wing, Jackson from past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Jackson's got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's Memphis controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Shepherd missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Johnson penetrating. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And Davis puts it in. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Davis sets a screen to the middle. And Davis throws it down.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin, back to you.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Jackson with the screen. Here's Shepherd, and it's Memphis with another.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Shepherd. Takes a 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The Nuggets trailed by 20. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. On the wing, Turner. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Misses the 3. Johnson, that's for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it. Johnson's got 11 points.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Turner with the screen. It's stolen by Bell. Hudson for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. 22 is their biggest lead. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Pass to Reddish. Now Shepherd, defended by Bell. Shot clock at 3. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Nuggets trailed by 18. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Here's Bibby. And it's good, 2 points. He's got 8.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game. Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Owed him a screen from the stripe. And it's Morant missing.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trailed by 14. Pass to Walsh. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter, and the basket is good. And it's 9 points for Naz Reid.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And then Morant slams it in.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And the shot goes in. Bibby's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Owed him a screen. Pass to Salon. Takes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Nuggets trailed by 12. Pass to Watson. Johnson outside. And here's Reed. Kicks it out to Gordon. Just his first attempt. And Denver again with the bucket.
It's obvious Gordon has worked on this part of his game over the years, and you can see the fruit of that labor.
Morant scanning the floor. Morant takes off. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Bell. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bell's got his first 2 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Salon. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Odom. Denver grabs the miss.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He told us, guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Johnson. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it back.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Jackson with the screen. Here's Shepard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Johnson. Jackson with the rebound. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. From deep. It's good.
And we knew how skilled Shepherd was coming in to the league, but this is a whole different level.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That's his first foul. Johnson outside. And that time also a missed shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shepherd, that's good.
I love the rise and fire mentality Shepherd has. It's what makes him such a dangerous scorer.
Johnson outside. A 20-foot jumper, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Turner. 6 to shoot. Now Jackson. Unloads. Gordon with the rebound. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Nuggets.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Reed Shepherd.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Here's Jackson. Shoots. Davis pulls it down. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Johnson fires. Missed on the 3. And so it's Memphis with it. It's an 18-point game. Jackson can't get it to go. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.